doesn't come with separate dry or moist sealing buttons, which is a big flaw. So what kind of value does the BonsenKitchen VS2100 offer? Hey everyone, Matthew Lee here from ShouldIt, bringing you another installment of the ShouldIt Vacuum Sealer series. Today we've got our hands on the BonsenKitchen VS2100 Vacuum Sealer, a budget-friendly option that's been gaining quite a lot of popularity online. We're going to unbox this unit, walk through its key features, give you our first impressions on build quality, and see what kind of value it might offer for your kitchen. Let's dive in. So here we have the BonsenKitchen VS2100 packaging. It's pretty straightforward cardboard retail packaging with some product images on the outside and key selling points next to it. Biggest point yet, warranty 36 months. That's very good for such a budget sealer, so that's something to keep in mind. Now, let's see what we've got inside. We have the main vacuum sealer unit itself, two sizes of vacuum bags to get you started, an air suction hose for accessories, and lastly, paperwork. This is a pretty standard starter kit for a vacuum sealer in this price range. So, first impressions. The VS2100 has a sleek, minimalist design that should blend nicely with most kitchen aesthetics. It features a glossy black finish, a silver lid, and black matte control panel on top. Size-wise, it's quite compact and easy to move around when not in use. Looking at the control panel, we have 5 clearly labeled buttons. From left to right, we have the seal button, vac and seal, pulse vac, accessory, and the power button. There are also corresponding indicator lights on top of each one, which shows which function is active. The layout is straightforward and user-friendly. Definitely no steep learning curve here. I would say most people can get to using the sealer right away without even have to read the user manual. The lid is disengaged by the buttons on each side of the lid, and it clicks back into place with a pretty satisfying sound. It seems to require a firm press on both sides to lock securely. It's not the most effortless locking system I've tested, but it does feel solid once engaged. For long-time viewers of ShouldIt, you might have also watched a review of the older version of the VS2100, which we have here. Right away, you can see that the newer version looks significantly better, with a more cohesive design overall. The buttons on the control panel are redesigned too, and the functions feel much more clearly labeled. For a budget-friendly vacuum sealer, the VS2100 has very decent build quality. The plastic housing feels sturdy, and the sealing strip looks very well positioned. Let's take a look at the vacuum chamber and the gasket. The vacuum chamber is well formed, and the gasket appears to make a very good seal. These are critical components for effective vacuum sealing, so it's good to see they haven't cut corners here. Let's run through the key features on the BonsenKitchen VS2100. Do note that since this is an initial review, this is entirely what BonsenKitchen claims the VS2100 can do. Whether they're true or not, well, you have to stick around for an in-depth review later. First up is the efficient sealing time. BonsenKitchen claims this unit can remove air from bags in just 10 to 12 seconds, which is quite typical for a sealer in this price range. Then there's the accessory capability. With the included suction hose, you can vacuum seal containers and canisters, which is great for items that might get crushed in bags. Other than that, we actually didn't find any notable features in the sealer. In fact, compared to other models and even the old version, this one doesn't come with separate dry or moist sealing buttons, which is a big flaw. It even said here on the sticker in front that if you want to seal moist foods, you have to use the pulse vacuum function to go about it manually, which, while entirely doable, who really likes to do that? Now let's take a look at the basic functions. When powered on, the indicator lights illuminate, showing the unit is ready for operation. Let me guide you through what each button does. First, there's a seal button. If you have a bag roll, for instance, and wants to close one end of the bag, this is the one to use. We're going to take one of the pre-sealed bags that they've given us and vacuum pack some cornflakes to see just how well the sealer actually works. I'm going to align the edge of the bag with the hooks here and press down on the lid. Now all that's left to do is press the vac and seal button. While the sealing function is active, you can actually see the indicator light on top of the seal button lighting up here. That should be finished. That takes a lot quicker than 10 to 12 seconds, I think. About the same. The seal looks pretty solid, and the noise level that is just made is quite moderate. It's not whisper quiet, but not jarringly loud either. From a brief look at the back, I don't think I see any air pockets on the inside. So I'd say the BonsenKitchen VS2100 works. Pulse vac will vacuum so long as you hold down the button. Really useful if you're sealing liquid. One feature I want to highlight is the accessory function, which allows you to vacuum seal containers. The included air suction hose connects here on the machine interface, and the other end would go into your vacuum storage container. According to the manual, you need to keep food at least 0.4 inches away from the top of the container. You then press the accessory button to start the vacuum process. We'll test this feature more thoroughly in our full review, but it's a nice addition that extends the versatility of this unit. So what kind of value does the BonsenKitchen VS2100 offer? For its budget-friendly price point, it seems to deliver a good set of features. Strong and fast suction and accessory function are all points in its favor. The build quality appears decent compared to the last generation of BonsenKitchen VS2100 sealers. However, it has its downsides too, like the fact that it has no separate dry or moist sealing modes, which could be a deal breaker for some people. Based on this initial unboxing and test, it seems like a reasonable entry-level option for those new to vacuum sealing or those who only need occasional use. That wraps up our unboxing and first impression of the BonsenKitchen VS2100 vacuum sealer. While it doesn't have some of the more premium features of high-end models like a built-in bag cutter or integrated storage, it covers the basics well and seems to perform its primary functions very effectively. In our full review, coming soon, we'll put this sealer through more rigorous testing, including sealing various food types, checking the longevity of the seals, and comparing its performance to other models in this price range. If you want to know more about the process, search "How should it test vacuum sealers?" If you're interested in purchasing the BonsenKitchen VS2100, there's an Amazon link in the description below. And if you want to see more vacuum sealer reviews, check out our ShouldIt vacuum sealer series playlist. As always, we'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. If you already own this model, let us know in the comments how it's working out for you. And if you found this unboxing helpful, please give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and consider supporting ShouldIt so we can keep bringing you thorough, unbiased product evaluations. Thanks for watching, and until next time.